Well, shoot, I'm just going to keep talking then. Why? I would be interested in hearing from you today about any thoughts you have specifically on child care, what we can do to try to reduce the cost. I mean, it is very expensive. And when in a world where both parents either choose or have to work in order to support their family, it does become a factor. And I think it's something worth pursuing. And I could see the wisdom of having the federal government and asking the American taxpayer to do its part. If child care is really a priority for the Congress, and I think it ought to be. But here's what never happens around here. I don't think any fair-minded person believes there is not waste in the federal budget. There clearly is. There clearly is. Now, the federal budget is a little bit like a cow. There's fat on a cow, but it's not at the very end of the cow or in the very middle of the cow. It's marbled throughout. And so reducing spending to find money for child care would require us to do a lot of hard work and to look at every single program and ask if that program has metrics, and if most of them don't. And if it does have metrics, ask if the program is meeting its metrics. That, to me, would be a rational approach. That's not what I think is going to happen. I can tell you, and I'm not just going to pick on my Democratic friends. There's no appetite for that on the Republican side. The folks on my side talk a really good game. You know, we need to reduce spending and get rid of the wasted spending. And you say, okay, let's go. And they say, oh, well, not just yet. It's like going to heaven. They all want to go to heaven, but they're not ready to make the trip just yet. And that's the problem we have. And I think if we spent a reasonable amount of time taking a look at our federal spending, including defense. Look, I'm going to say it again. We need to freeze spending. But we're going to have to, in this world, we're going to have to spend more on defense. But I do find it somewhat embarrassing that the Department of Defense has never been audited. Never been audited. Anyway, I have stalled long enough. The chair is back, and she will introduce our witnesses.